what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do?
You want to go anywhere, you just want to pop around.
Hey, we're back. Good morning. We have a storm impeding. Ollie is packing up the tent. The cooker has no beans on a new gas bottle. It's so weak that the smallest breeze that is coming from our stormy direction, which is where we're heading, is blowing it out. The warm things are coming out. Actually using stuff that we've carried with us this whole time. Got enough hot water for coffee. Hot water. It's like perfect coffee temperature. Like after it's set for a while. Little baby here is cold. It is 10 degrees. We're gonna be in Zlatibor for 7 days. Or 7 nights. Zlatibor. First time going backtracking. We've got 10 kilometers to go today. Not far. And it's all downhill. It's like, what did I say? 80 meters up? Nothing. She's growing so quick. So there should be enough time to make her carrier better.
How confident are you feeling with your bet now?
I can't remember what I bet.
A month and a half?
For her to outgrow the carrier. Ooh.
I bet a month.
Yeah.
And I feel like I've overestimated too.
She's protecting her little nose. Poor baby.
Well, it has to be yellow.
Yeah, it has to be yellow, yeah. Glad I get to have a coffee. Just to make me feel a bit warmer. I swear it's less than 10 degrees. Oh baby, I'm sorry, I have to do things. Yeah, I do. This and the previous ones that I have had have ended up being like this instead of that. They just collapse, they bend. This one itself is also bent and broken. We basically just couldn't stand my bike up anywhere, but we've realised that I can just use my hiking pole, which is normally attached here by a strap like this, just put it under the seat and clamp on the brake, and voila! I don't know, it's less of a pain than not having a stand. But I think I trust that more than I would trust any stand. Like more than I'd trust even yours. We've been told by so many people that this is an unbelievably overweighted bike, which is kind of funny because we see a lot of bikes that are like just as bad, if not worse, because they have the same amount on the front. To be fair, we're riding gravels. They're riding tourers. And those are very different bikes. I think it's just appearance based. Nobody says that my bike looks overweighted. Ever. It's always Ollie's that gets commented, and I think it's just because all of his weight's at the back, so it looks disproportionate.
My fault carbon and is only rated for 3 kg.
Which is very little. That's like 2 water bottles. Theoretically, if she gets too big for this and we can't find me wider handlebars to accommodate a bigger basket, which honestly just saying that out loud makes me think that that's a bad idea, and I'd rather not source a trailer yet because we want to stay on fun off-road routes, and trailers get really bouncy when there's no weight in them, and they're not so fun on shitty stuff. Then I think Ollie will have to take a crate on the back of his, and I'll have to take some of this gear. It's all speculation. We'll see. We're gonna make it work.
Where did you want it?
Hello, oh, okay. No more clothes. Alright, Tara. Can I have my gloves back?
My fault.
Yeah, you're not a tripod. That's what I'm saying.
I'd not be keeping Buzzy being there.
time for baby to get into her crate. Gosh. Baby does have hiccups. We've discovered that when she gets too cold
Or too excited.
or too excited, she starts to get hiccups and she just looks like this. She's supposed to be sleeping a lot and sometimes she resists like a human baby because she doesn't want to go in the basket. It's not got human warmth.
Oh, cool.
So good. Little baby. Like bandits. Oh no, it's a German puppy.
A German.
Oh, it's so cute. Oh, it's so big and fluffy. Yeah. Oh, I really hope somebody picked that one up.
Serbia's
And
a place
beautiful.
to enjoy cars because then you don't get to get
Yeah, if you. Yeah.
If you live in Europe and you want a really nice dog,
Yeah, come to Serbia and look on the side of the road. Or, even better, you'll have 50 plus to choose from if you go to that freaking, what's it called? The dump site that we went to on that hill. That's where. Nowhere near enough chocolate. Silly girl, I feed you plenty this morning, you're totally fine. A week off the bikes was exactly what we needed. It was a chance to focus on training Tara, replace some broken equipment, and relax. Or at least as much as she would allow. How's your haircut going?
good.
Great.
5-star.
5-star. Wriggle monster, you need to sleep. Confinement.
Yeah. Locked in the cuddle. Gotta sit.
Training ultimately went well, but some days were definitely more successful than others. The time went by very quickly. We were packing up to leave before we knew it. And after only 7 days, Tara had outgrown the basket on the front of my bike. I predict 6 weeks until she's grown out of it. The only solution was zip tying a bike-specific basket from the local bike store onto my back rack. The store was incredibly helpful. But because I had stored all my gear on that back rack, we would have to do a massive reorganisation.
Sleeping, yeah?
And I was very much regretting the decision to send my panniers home while we were in Slovenia. Yeah, I got you. Where's me? I got pistachio croissant. We returned to our favourite wild camping spot for the night. Well, that was fun.
Because currently you have enough water to make like maybe 4 cups of rice.
That's a lot. I'm not good at rice. I told you I'd burn water, right? In the morning, we would head back to the vet in Novovaros, where Tara would hopefully get her rabies vaccination and passport, allowing us to continue into Montenegro and on our journey across Europe.